What is the difference between domestic and foreign policy? What is the difference between domestic and foreign policy? This is a question that many people ask when trying to understand how government actions affect their lives. Domestic policy refers to the laws and regulations that focus on internal affairs. This includes areas like taxation, healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Essentially, it deals with how the government manages issues within its own borders. On the other hand, foreign policy involves strategies for interacting with other nations. This includes trade agreements, military alliances, and diplomatic relations. Foreign policy shapes how a country positions itself on the global stage and addresses international challenges. From a Republican viewpoint, domestic policy emphasizes limited government intervention. This means promoting individual freedoms and free market principles. Republicans often advocate for reducing federal overreach, lowering taxes, and deregulating industries to stimulate economic growth. When it comes to foreign policy, Republicans traditionally focus on military strength and protecting national sovereignty. They believe in prioritizing American interests in international agreements. This often translates to maintaining a robust military to deter threats and avoiding entanglements that could compromise the United States' independence. In practical terms, Republican foreign policy includes ensuring that the U.S. remains the world's sole military superpower. This is seen as essential for deterring adversaries and protecting global interests. Economic sovereignty is also a priority, with trade policies designed to reduce deficits and protect American industries. Republicans often concentrate resources on countering perceived existential threats, such as the rise of China. They prefer to avoid overcommitment in regions that are considered less critical to national security. Additionally, they manage alliances by balancing cooperation with allies while demanding that they share the burden of defense costs. The principles of limited government also influence foreign policy. Republicans argue that international engagements should not expand federal power at the expense of states or individual liberties. This includes skepticism toward multinational treaties that may infringe on U.S. sovereignty. In summary, domestic policy directly impacts citizens' daily lives, while foreign policy shapes a nation's global standing and security. Domestic initiatives often seek to reduce federal control, whereas foreign policy may involve assertive federal action. Republicans prioritize economic independence at home and military deterrence abroad, resisting policies that could subordinate U.S. interests to international consensus. Understanding these differences helps us see how government actions affect both our local communities and our role in the world.